Greetings, and welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. I hope that impresses you. All right. Then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's proceed. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. The founder of the FCC was a former porn director. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie. A giant teapot is worshipped by a cult in Malaysia. Paris Hilton sued Rosetta Stone for not making her fluent in Italian. Beavers hold funerals for their dead. Fingernails grow faster on longer fingers. Chicago's O'Hare International Airport sells more hot dogs than any place in the U.S. Alfred Hitchcock had his silhouette insured for $5 million. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1. Here are your new fact categories. Chinese spies were caught when the CIA set up a fake spy-friendly bar in New York. Jackie Chan was sued by the Chinese government for starring in the tuxedo. Sweden imports garbage from other countries. James A. Garfield's cat was named Odie. Wow. 80% of electric eels will be wind-powered by 2035. Hemingway killed a lioness with a bayonet. Women with breast implants have a much higher rate of suicide. Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Frank Zappa albums. Are these real Frank Zappa albums, or did we make them up? The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Burnt weenie sandwich. Weasels ripped my flesh. Let me be frank for a second. Butt machine. Donkey cabbage. Uncle Meat. Let's see the final scores. It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see...
Standing by for start of game. We are good to go.
Attention, there are flowers. Flowers have been delivered from a prisoner. So if anyone...
Hey!
Startup game has been activated. Okay, we are on.
Okay, Cookie, we think we have the scorpion problem under control.
Finally! I can put my shoes back on. Oh my god!
Well, that's the thing. There was gluten in all of the donuts I brought in this morning. So if she's so allergic to it, why isn't she dead now?
Marcus to set. Marcus, you are 17 minutes late for your call. Marcus to set.
Does anyone hear like a throbbing? That's the best way I can describe it. Just like a throbbing sound. Like a deep throbbing.
Hi, I'm Kyle Pepper, and ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to be a professional baseball player. Well, now I'm 36 and going nowhere fast, so that's why I'm starting Kyle Pepper's Professional Baseball League. We only have 3 rules. 1, everyone's welcome regardless of gender or race. 2, every team's...
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. It's funny, if I squint my eyes, it looks like I'm watching a presidential debate. Handle those screws carefully. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
The San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. All right, we're taking off.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Kicking things off, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 1. Could be worse, in theory. Player 2. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you so.
Up next, his acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona Middle Ages? Or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Player 2, clock's a ticking. Player 1. Oh, honestly. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Say hello to, brought to you by the letter U-nibrow.
It's to put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Player 2, time's running out. Player 1. The Count would be so disappointed. One right answer coming up. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Here we have Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? The screw is in you, Player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. Oh man, time's up. That's how you screw, Player 1. Want a little more money? Player 1. Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college. Coming up next, the man in the backwards yellow hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 1, why don't you play this dis or dat and see if you can catch up? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. Player 2, choose your answer before player one, and if player one gets it wrong and you get it right, that cash is yours. Okay, let's move. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. At the house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. You were a couple of bananas short of a bunch. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. That brings a close to round one. Don't forget, all the questions in round two are worth double. And remember, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Let's move on, shall we? Why not try Dumber and Dumberer 2? So, there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Player one, time's running out. Player two. Now that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. The correct answer is, odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
It's time for Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go! At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Player two, do something! Player two? You may not know how temperatures work. Player one. 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah blah blah, he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Here's a good one. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Players 1 and 2? That answer has a hole in it. Next time, try this. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Next up, wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Players 1 and 2? Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. Take a good look at I Wanna Lick and Roll All Night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Player 2, watch that clock. Player 1. I don't think that's even as long as the tongue he already has. Here's what you meant to pick. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Brace yourself for the attack. You already know the rules. Off you go. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. Takes it! Player 1, I'm gonna call you the winner here, but know that it has nothing to do with your performance. It's just because I'm required to have someone win, even if they don't break 0. It's also required that I say, "You don't know Jack!"
My name is Jaden Funk, and I want to teach you slam poetry. But talk is cheap, right? Cheap like a toy made in China by kids in sweatshops working 9 to 5 like Dolly Parton. The interruption. But North Korea just dropped a nuclear bomb on us, just like I dropped a bomb. Mom and Dad, I'm not running the family business. Mom and Dad, I want to be a slam poet artist. To be happy like a megastore smiley face, you have to wear a matching vest just like everybody else. Ding dong, welcome to heaven. The most powerful words to any true-blooded American. American, so talk isn't cheap, but my class is. $50 for the 8-week session at the Rosewood Adult Learning Center. Hope to see you there.
Hey kids, are your parents out of the room? Yeah! Good, because I want to talk to you about candyforgold.com. At candyforgold.com, we take all your parents' boring old gold and jewelry and send you back bags of delicious candy. But listen, we can't send you the candy unless you send us the gold. So here's what I need you to do. Wait till your mommy and daddy leave the house, sneak into their bedroom, and look through all their drawers. Oh. If you see anything made of shiny gold, just grab it. It doesn't even have to be made of gold, just as long as it's shiny. The next part's easy. Just put it all into a properly sealed and stamped box or envelope and mail it to candyforgold.com. And whatever you do, don't tell your parents. They're busy and they don't want to know anything about this. I'm serious. Keep your mouth shut. That's candyforgold.com. Shh.
Thanks for firing up a game of Drawful. Oh, I see there are 3 of you. Small but mighty. That means you'll each get to draw 3 times. Let's do this. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something unusual, like wooden nickel or a butt juice. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, get to drawing. Okay, you have 30 seconds to hit send or your drawing will be lost forever.
Ding, 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 ding.
Now that I've got all your drawings, it's time for some fun. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer.
Hey!
45. 40. 45.
All right, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing.
Hey!
And here are your picks. I don't like it when everybody gets it right, but I'm a petty person. And now, this thing. Enter your titles now. And here are your choices. Here's everybody's picks. Well, let's not waste any more time on this one. Put in your titles now.
Hey!
40. 35. 30. 25. 20.
Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
20. 15.
Pick something. What did everybody pick?
Hey!
You're all wrong. Everybody's wrong. Everybody gets to draw again. The title should be on your devices now.
Hey!
I have all your pictures now. Okay, these are weird. Let's look at them. Enter anything that could almost make sense now. Here are your choices. All right, who picked what? Even I would have gotten that one wrong. Type in your titles now.
Hey!
Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
I feel like this drawing really humanized Mark Twain. Let's take a look at our next piece of art. And here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's do this drawing thing one last time.
Hey!
I bet some of you are a little nervous because we are about to look at all your weird drawings. And now, this. Okay, here are your choices. What did everybody pick? And no one got it wrong. Type in a convincing title now.
Hey!
35. 30. 25.
Here are your choices. Pick something.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Hey!
That's what it's all about. Put in your titles now.
Hey!
35.
And here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
No correct guesses. Ooh, that hurts.
Hey!
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie, and this game will be broadcast in 112 languages. You'll just be seeing the English version, though. 3 players like 3 bears. Only humans who are playing a party game together. Okay, not my best analogy. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select the category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's your first question. Mohammed Khurshid Hussain is in the Guinness Book of World Records because he is able to blank very quickly with his nose. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now. Hurry! Hit the Lie For Me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Let's see what everybody selected. He's the fastest nose typer. He's probably the slowest at making friends, though. And we're done. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The New York Times was forced to issue a correction after they incorrectly identified the Nintendo characters Mario and Luigi as blank instead of plumbers. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. All right, pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a celebrity tweet. 4:32 p.m., the 22nd of May, 2012. At Lindsay Lohan tweeted, "Blank is the best medicine." Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Which explains why she's been so ill. And that means this lie didn't get picked. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Time to pick a category. No, that's okay, I've got it. Okay, here's the question. A man in Proctor, Minnesota was arrested for driving a motorized blank while drunk. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. Select a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. Psycho was the first American movie to show a blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? And nobody fell for this one. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. A study conducted at Tufts University by psychology grad student Nicholas Rule found that people have the ability to point out blank in a crowd. Enter your lies now. Use a suggestion if you can't think of any. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Well, don't you feel foolish? And that means this lie didn't get picked. Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Here's your final fibbage question. Name of the experimental grilled pineapple sandwich from McDonald's that lost out in a sales contest to the Filet-O-Fish. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And the rest of the board goes unselected.